Geographic Information Service, Dr. Olajide Babatunde, Chairman of Statutory Commissions and their members, Permanent Secretaries here present, not alone. Here this morning, co-anchoring this event with me is Ria Abdul. Ria.
Good afternoon once again, most distinguished ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the commissioning of 2,200 police housing units. This is the groundbreaking. This is the groundbreaking. We celebrate the government as well as the police force as well. So right about now, we'll be taking a short documentary. Please let's pay attention to the screens.
Mr. Governor, sir, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we all know very well that the Lagos State government has preoccupied itself with assisting the Nigerian police force with equipment, facilities, and even assisting the police personnel attached to Lagos. I can talk categorically about the officers of the Rapid Response Squad. Let me at this point invite for a little overview the Special Advisor to Mr. Governor on EGIS, Dr. Olajide Babatunde.
Please let's put our hands together as we welcome Dr. Olajide Babatunde.
Mr. Governor, Mr. Babatunde Olushola Sanwo-Olu, the Deputy Governor was here. He's on his way back. So, Mr. Deputy Governor, the Secretary to the State
for decades.
So good morning, everyone. Let me start by once again welcoming the chief host of today's event, Mr. Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olushola Sanwo-Olu. Please give him a round of applause. Also, the special guest of honor, the Inspector General of Police. Please give him a round of applause as well. Thank you very much for coming to today's event. The Secretary to the State Government, the Head of Service, the Deputy Chief of Staff, the ESCO members here present, members of the police community, particularly the Commissioner of Police for Lagos State, who is also co-hosting with us, the Oba of Lagos, ably represented, traditional rulers, gentlemen of the press, welcome to today's historic event. So we're going to be showing a video clip which explains basically everything that we've come here to do today. But before then, let me explain that the state of our barracks in Lagos is something that the Governor of Lagos State and the Inspector General of Police have been very concerned about. Over the last 20 years, we've been having this discussion as to how can we better the lot of the Nigerian police. Regeneration is one of the core mandates of the Office of Urban Development created by the Governor of Lagos State. We have the Lagos Urban Renewal Agency, which is one of the agencies of the Office of Urban Development, and we have the Lagos State Building Control Agency. So every year we go around all properties in Lagos. So what we do is we try to certify whether those properties stand the test of time or not. So part of the properties that we captured last year alone, we captured 349 properties, excluding the ones of the Nigerian police. 2 years ago, it was over 700. Part of the ways that we try to avoid building collapse in Lagos State is to ensure that we have these statistics. So what we have done is we did not put the properties of the Nigerian police in our publication. We publish this every year in at least 3 national dailies. We will be publishing the beginning of January 2025, the ones that we have captured this year. So we went on an inspection tour of the facilities of the Nigerian police within the barracks, and one of the things that we saw was that if we did not take immediate action, we would have certain problems, and we do not want collapse, within the barracks. So myself and the then SA Housing, we decided that we needed to inform the police hierarchy of what was going on. Unfortunately, sometimes in June, July, we had a collapse. I'm sure the Inspector General of Police can attest to this in one of the barracks on the mainland. And we're lucky that nobody died, but we immediately moved in with LASEMA, that's the Lagos State Emergency Agency, and also the Building Control Agency, to pull down the structure. And then what we did, dating back to 5 years ago, is we always mark those properties that we find that are distressed. Why are we here today? We're here today because we need to go through a process of regeneration, revitalization, redevelopment, to ensure that our policemen who are there on our streets, coming to our homes, at the airport, everywhere, are able to live in very comfortable accommodation. I'm happy that the Inspector General of Police is here today, and one day, it was one of the former IGs, when I was having a discussion with him, that told me about crime. He said that crime is good for the society. So 2 things he told me, and I just want to recount those things today. And I looked at him. Crime is good for the society. So why? He said because when there is crime, it brings about sympathy. Everybody comes around, sympathizes. It brings about solidarity. Then, everybody's like, if it can happen to me, it can happen to you. What do we do? And then the third thing is that it will test the potency of the law to see whether our laws, are in place to tackle issues that we have. It is, in Ibadan yesterday, I know that the Nigerian police is already working on this, because someone somewhere decided that he wanted or she wanted to do charity. And by the last count, before I slept, 35 people already died in a stampede. This is wrong. So that's a crime. So whether we have laws that protect it or not is what we need to look at. It's also the same thing when we talk about building collapses. The second thing that the IG told me, every time we say that the police is our friend, and he told me, Jide, the police is not our friend. Actually, it was a discussion. And I was asking why, that's what we say all the time, the police is our friend. But he said, the police are there to guide us. The police is our guardian. The police are like our parents. The police are supposed to take care of us and make sure that we do the right thing. And I remember that one day my daughter, my wife beat her. And my daughter said, Mommy, you are not my friend. My wife immediately said, yes, I am not your friend. I'm your mother. I'm to guide you. I'm to protect you. And I'm to lead you right. So I want to stand here today and say that the police are our guardian. And the same way we take care of our parents, we need to ensure that we take care of the men and women of the Nigerian police force. So we are here today to give back, not only as the police community, but also as Lagos State. So we are calling on everyone, everywhere around us to ensure that they are part and parcel of this project. We have already demolished a number of properties. We have 4,400 Nigerian policemen that have been compensated in terms of moving them to where they can live while we construct new houses together with the Nigerian police. This is a call, to everyone to ensure that you are part and parcel of this project. It is some kind of crowdfunding. If you have 1 naira, if you have 5 naira, if you have 10 naira, we must give this money to ensure that the Nigerian police are properly accommodated. Today this is a very short event because we also need to go over to Alausa where the governor will be giving 250 vehicles to the Nigerian police in the Lagos domain alone, and I think that this is a learning course. If I continue to talk, I would not stop, and I just want to say, let me drop my mic while we play the video. Good morning to you all. Thank you.
For decades, our cities have grown and our challenges have evolved. In the heart of Lagos, one challenge has remained, providing decent living conditions for those who protect and serve us. The barracks that once housed our police officers have borne the weight of time. Many of these structures no longer reflect the respect and honor deserving of the men and women who put their lives on the line to ensure our safety. Today, a new dawn rises. Lagos State, in partnership with the Nigerian police force, is embarking on a transformative journey, one that prioritizes the welfare of our officers and their families. Together, we are breaking ground on a future that reflects the pride, dedication, and resilience of our police force. This groundbreaking ceremony marks the beginning of an ambitious project, the pilot phase of the proposed redevelopment of police barracks, starting with 2,200 modern housing units designed to provide comfort and dignity in the following locations. Will cater to senior officers and the rank and file, creating homes that foster family unity and community spirit. Beyond housing, this initiative will offer schools for the next generation, recreational facilities to enhance well-being, and spaces for families to thrive. It is a vision of hope and a testament to the enduring partnership between Lagos State and the Nigerian police force. This project is more than buildings. It is a symbol of our gratitude to those who serve. It is a reflection of our shared commitment to a safer, stronger Lagos. Today, we lay the foundation for a brighter future, for our officers, for their families, and for generations to come. Together, we build not just homes, but hope. 2,200 homes, a legacy begins.
2,200 homes. Of course, we celebrate the Lagos State government as well. Once again, we welcome you to this official groundbreaking.
Thank you very much, Mr. Governor, sir. All other courtesies duly extended. Let us formally welcome the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Adeolu Egbetogun, PhD. You are very much welcome, sir. We also welcome the Assistant Inspector General, Zone 2, Fayode Adegoke. You are very much welcome, sir. We also welcome the Commissioner of Police in Lagos, Lagos State Command, CP Olanrewaju Ishola. You are welcome, sir.
So right about now, we'll be taking a very pivotal speech, and I would like to welcome the IGP, Kayode Adeolu Egbetogun. Please let's put our hands together as he comes on stage. Thank you.
Please have our seats. Mr. Governor, the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Secretary to the State Government of Lagos State, Mrs. Abimbola Salu from Deyi, and other top government functionaries here present, the Assistant Inspector General of Police Zone 2, AIG Adegoke Fayode, other senior police officers here present, and other senior officers of the armed forces and other security agencies who may be here present. The representatives of Oba of Lagos, the White Cap Chiefs, you are welcome, sirs. The captains of industries, our partners, construction firm, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the vibrant Nigerian press, I am honored to stand before you today at this groundbreaking ceremony of the construction of new police barracks in Lagos. This groundbreaking event marks a significant milestone in the illustrious history of the Nigerian Police Force, a national institution established in 1820 with a rich legacy of maintaining law and order in Nigeria. Today, we celebrate another chapter in our journey towards modernization and excellence. Police barracks in Lagos and other major cities across the country have been in deplorable state in the last 2 decades. Many of these barracks were constructed over 50 years ago and have been in use without proper maintenance. About 20 years ago, the barracks began to deteriorate, with occupants taking it upon themselves to replace doors, windows, and railings. However, as time passed, the floors and walls started to give way, and the makeshift repairs could no longer hold. The roofs, which were once merely torn, can no longer be patched, leaving the buildings exposed during the rainy season. As a result, the structures began to disintegrate. Over the past decade, we have witnessed a disturbing trend of building collapse within these barracks. There have been some form of interventions by successive governments, but unfortunately, the problem had persisted. I give kudos to the immediate past police administration, led by IGP Alkali Baba retired, who took the bold step to go into a private-public partnership with Lagos State Government and the MPF Property Development and Construction Company to remodel and rebuild the police barracks in Lagos. The tripartite agreement, which gave impetus to this laudable initiative, was formally signed in September 2022, marking a crucial step towards transforming the living conditions of our police personnel. On my assumption of duty as the succeeding IGP, we continued in these bold steps while insisting on better deals for the police in the already signed agreement. The construction of this new barracks, which groundbreaking ceremony is taking place here today in Lagos, is a testament to our commitment to providing our officers with a safe, comfortable, and modern living environment. This new facility will not only improve the welfare of our officers, but also enhance their ability to serve and protect our communities. We have taken steps to replicate this in other major cities across the country. We recognize the sacrifices that our officers make every day, and it is our duty to ensure that they have the resources and support they need to excel in their duties. I would like to express my gratitude to Mr. Governor, the Governor of Lagos State, and to the government of Lagos State and all other stakeholders who have made this project possible. Your support is a clear demonstration of your commitment to safety and security of our nation. To the construction firms undertaking this project, we trust your capacity to deliver. We will work with you, and I will personally monitor the progress of this construction till the end by the grace of God. We want to see our officers moving into this modern facility within the given life timeline. We will not take excuses. What we want is the delivery of the modern barracks. To our officers, I urge you to take pride in this new facility and to continue serving our nation with dedication, integrity, and professionalism. To my fellow Nigerians, let us support this initiative and work together to build a safer, more just, and more prosperous society for all. Thank you all, and let the construction begin.
Can we please appreciate the Inspector General of Police once again? Mr. Governor, sir, the Inspector General of Police, all other courtesies will be extended. We all know that there are three basic necessities of life: food, clothing, and shelter. But it is arguable that the most pervasive is shelter. A fully clothed man without shelter is invariably naked. A man who is not hungry but without a roof over his head is also hungry. Mr. Governor, in the sixth pillar of his 6 plus agenda, has security and good governance. He has been doing it before in terms of provision of facilities and equipment to the police. Today, he, alongside the Inspector General of Police, is taking it a notch higher by providing a roof, a befitting roof over the men who don't sleep while all of us are sleeping. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Governor of Lagos State, Mr. Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, to address this gathering.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Please have a seat.
Thank you very much, Speaker. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good friend and brother, the one-time police officer in Lagos, the one-time chief security officer, to our president in Lagos, now the #1 police officer in the country, who by dint of hard work and dedication, the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Adeolu Egbetokun. Some people say you are from Ogun State. We say you are from Lagos, but indeed you are a Nigerian from every part of it. Thank you very much for your leadership role and for being at the helm of affairs of a very hardworking men of the Nigerian Police Force. I acknowledge very warmly members of the State Executive Council, from the Secretary to Government, to Head of Service, to other commissioners that are here. Thank you very much for coming out in large number. the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 2, AIG Fayo Adegoke, a one-time CP also in Lagos. Thank you very much. The CP Lagos Command, CP Olanrewaju Olawale Ishola, and other top police officers that are here, captains of industry, MDs of banks, and other corporate organizations that are here, thank you very much. Other top government functionaries, the leadership of our traditional institution, the Oba of Lagos, here ably represented by the White Cap Chiefs. This is your domain. Thank you very much, and our best greetings and regards go to our Oba. Gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today, 19th day of December, is a day for our law enforcement officers, because two of the initiatives and activities that we're engaging here today is really for the welfare and the collective security and safety of life and property. It is the first, and the second will also follow almost immediately. This transformative redevelopment project is to provide a total of 2,200 modern housing units here at Ije Police Barracks, Obalene, part of our intervention that is aimed at bridging housing deficits and to provide modern, safe housing, conducive living environment for the officers and men of the Nigerian Police Force and their families all over the state. This might look like a simple event, but for us is an important and is a demonstration of our commitment to the welfare of our people. This milestone is a commitment that the welfare of our security personnel and our police and our policemen and women who are serving the nation, safeguarding our lives and properties, also deserve to be taken good care of. And this Ije Police Barracks is the first that will be seeing the redevelopment. For decades, and like the IG said, and like the Commissioner to have said, the barracks stood as a symbol of resilience, sheltering countless officers who have dedicated their lives to protecting our states, to protecting our country. However, the wear and tear, coupled with insufficient maintenance, have led to severe structural dilapidation of these facilities. We all see and we all watch. Everybody looks away as if it doesn't concern them. But it concerns us as a government. It concerns us as a people. It concerns us as people that truly, really want to make a difference and want to make it like yesterday. Like the IG said, the conversation started with his predecessor, and we're happy that they took the bold step at that time. Because one of the things that we wanted to avoid, we do not want any form of catastrophe in our police barracks. We were seeing those things deteriorating, and it was really very easy for all of us to look the other way. But we said, no, not under our watch. Will we allow the men, like they said, not just our friend, but are guiding us to begin to go into ruins. So this development is tandem with our own administration's wider socio-economic objective for the development and revitalization of our state, and ensuring that quantitative, decent, affordable residential, industrial housing units are available for all Lagosians in line with our team's agenda. I'm sure you are aware that we have been constructing housing units in various locations in the state. In fact, to date, we have handed over about 21 various housing estates in various parts of the state. And we believe that towards the achievement of our urban renewal initiative, we now believe that it should be the turn of the Nigerian police and their barracks. We're happy that no one will be left behind when it comes to the provision of adequate housing for everyone. Therefore, addressing these challenges required an innovative way and a very decent partnership, following the recommendation that we've seen from the Special Advisor EGIS and the former Special Advisor Housing, who had unwavering tenacity and commitment, and ensuring that we come up with a model of a PPP that will ensure through our joint venture partners and working with us, we can birth this initiative. We see this collaboration between the Nigerian police, the Lagos State government, and our various joint venture partners aligns with our own public-private partnership, which we believe is also working in other areas for us. This process was thoroughly debated, and the construction and audit process were carried out by the Lagos Building Control Agency. We're ensuring that compliance with safety and regulatory standards are completely enshrined. Title document, surveys, layout, architectural design, structural plans, mechanical drawings were all meticulously prepared to ensure that we can be here today to lay the foundation for this very ambitious but laudable project. Today, we're here to witness the result of those meticulous planning here at the groundbreaking of a total of 2,200 housing units, which will redefine the living standards of officers and men of the Nigerian police. This project, we believe, symbolizes more than just buildings. It will represent an unwavering commitment to improving the quality of life for those who serve and protect us. And like we said, for those who guide us, as we go to bed on a daily basis. This project, which is intended to be another novel one for Lagos State. And we don't want to limit to the Lagos State alone. Other states can also come out and support, because the Nigerian police is everywhere in the country. Lagos has taken the initiative, let other states and other government agencies also follow suit. We don't want it to be an exclusive result. They can come and ask us what is the template, how do we plan to do it? And I'm sure the IG will allow us to share the initiative and the template with them, because the Nigerian police needs to have comfortable and decent accommodation in almost all parts of the country. This development and redevelopment will constitute paved roads, will have drainages, will have water treatment plants, it will have, of course, reticulated electricity distribution, sewage treatment, street lights. Everything you can see in any modern environment. It will consist of 1-bed, 2-bed, 3-bed, and 4-bed apartments in Mansionet and townhouses. So it's a full end-to-end reconstruction and redevelopment, and we believe the Nigerian police truly, really deserves this. These modern housing units with future state-of-the-art facilities, which will offer comfort, safety, and a conducive environment for the men and their families. The development is a step forward in strengthening the morale and productivity of our security personnel, which we believe will ensure that they can focus on the critical role of safeguarding the citizens and the people of Lagos. I therefore want to express my profound gratitude and appreciation to the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kalde Adeolu Egbetokun, for his unwavering commitment to this project. You have heard him spoken this morning, and he has shared his commitment to say that he will personally be supervising and monitoring that within his own tenure, this place must be ready for commissioning, because not until when it's completed, then it's not ready. IG, I want to assure you that we will both be coming here on inspection to ensure that it is not just a project that will be left on the drawing board, it will be a project that will be completed and handed over to your men. It will be a place where we'll be championing welfare reforms for the men and women under the Lagos State Police Command. I also want to thank all our various stakeholders for bringing this vision to reality. Our Ministry of Housing, the Office of EGIs and Urban Development, the Lagos State Building Control Agency, our public-private partners, our banks who are also our funders, and our other critical stakeholders, our experts, architects, and structural engineers who have ensured that this project is getting off on a good start. As we break ground today, let us remember that it is only the beginning. We must ensure that a timely completion of this project, maintaining the highest level of highest standards of quality and integrity throughout the construction, process. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, this project reaffirms our government's commitment to building a Lagos that works for everyone, not only the private sector, not only in people in government, but our men that are serving us. It is a Lagos where security personnel who have dedicated their lives to our society can live together with their family in unity, with dignity and pride. I'm sure that this project will inspire all of you to continue to dedicate yourself, to continue to work together for the progress and prosperity of our great state and our nation at large. I want to thank you very much. I want to wish all of us the very best, and I want to assure us that within the next 2 years, we'll all be back here to see the completion and handing over of this project. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.
Thank you so much. We celebrate you. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to move outside for the groundbreaking ceremony.
Mr. Governor, sir, let me invite the SSG, the HOS, the representative of the Oba of Lagos, and some of our very senior police officers and members of ESCO to join Mr. Governor outside for the groundbreaking ceremony.
Welcome back from the live telecast. We'll now continue with our regular programs. Stay tuned.
You're watching Beyond 100 Days with Nifemi Oguntoye. President Tinubu, since he assumed office.
They are on our way to progress.
6 out of the 8 APC federal lawmakers. I have a movement structure that's going to take back our party in Enugu State. Because this one I'm saying is just by moonlight. It's not working.
So I'm wondering what you think, or who you think can stop him now.
He doesn't own the party.
One of the causes of inflation is because people cannot go to the farm.
The government still needs to do more so that people can eat.
I believe what clamoring for is more responsible use of social media. Not that people just go in there and think that they can say anything to anybody.
Tinubu is not one who believes in the same thing. I mean, he wants to get it done. He will face it. He will get it done.
Yes, the president, from inception of his administration, focused squarely on diversifying the economy and driving in investments to cushion